Have you ever felt disconnected from yourself, the world and God? As if you're watching your life from outside, or perhaps you've experienced moments where your mind drifts away, leading you floating in a fog. What if I told you that this disconnection called dissociation is not just a malfunction, but a natural, even sacred path of being human? Today we'll explore the mystery which stands between dissociation, meditation and connection, between the mind and nature, spirit and body. We can see dissociation as a natural psychological process. It's deeply rooted in all of us since the very beginning. It helps us to detach from overwhelming sensations, thoughts, body pain and emotions. Sometimes it's good to lose our identification to grow. In general, it's a survival mechanism to protect us from trauma or too much stress. It's like a protective cloud or a protective shield which can be transformed into pure energy. Dissociation shouldn't be a box you diagnose people in. Different regions of our brain interact to influence consciousness, dissociation, and the capacity for meditation. As our animal brain is done for survival, it will always take the lead when necessary. Our amygdala, in the middle of the brain, is the alert system to take over in case of emergency. It will disconnect overwhelming sensations to make it tolerable for the whole system. The imbalance in the brain can lead to detachment, emotional numbing, only being in the head, or even out-of-body experiences. When we strengthen our prefrontal cortex through awareness practice and meditation, we can down-regulate our emotions and stress responses. You can learn how to be the conductor of your own life. The better you take care of yourself, the more resilient you will become. How to go from unconscious dissociation and deep meditation? For this, you can find lots of help through journaling, meditation, body-based trauma work, co-regulation with others, nature, breathing techniques, and so on. It definitely needs your commitment to be more aware. What are you doing on a regular term to be more aware? What if regular meditation could increase activity in your gray matter of your brain to get stronger? Science shows that meditation reduces amygdala reactivity from reactivity to non-reactivity. Also, your interoception and emotional awareness is increasing by silencing your survival brain. You see the effect as an increased calm presence. So, your forehead is your prefrontal cortex. It can become much stronger and therefore you are more in balance and therefore you reduce dissociation or symptoms about it. Overcoming trauma and dissociation is absolutely possible. And what if I told you that dissociation can be a spiritual journey of self-discovery? And that even without any drugs, we can zoom into any state we would like to discover. When you consciously dissociate, you meditate. When awareness kicks in, you are no longer dissociating. I'm gone to be here. Being away to be here. And when we use nature and people who can guide us with compassion, we will transform dissociation into awakening. What if dissociation is something to fear, but a doorway, a sacred space where your inner world meets the vastness of nature? When we embrace our disconnections, we open ourselves to profound connection with ourselves, others, and the universe. My call to action: go into nature and connect deeply with it. Breathe in your own rhythm and be aware of it. And please feel free to share your experiences or questions in the comments. Remember, within every dissociation lies the potential for rediscovery. Embrace the wonder of your inner and outer world. The journey to connection begins there. There was a time in my life when I felt lost in a fog of disconnection. I experienced moments where I drifted away, feeling cut off from my feelings, from my body, from the world around me, being completely tired. It was frightening at first, as if I was slipping away from myself, until I discovered that it was like giving birth into other dimensions. Something old had to leave before the new part could come. As a child, I was sitting for hours in front of a candle to just zoom out, being far away, to become fully here. And I gradually learned to see dissociation not as a mistake or a flaw, but as a part of me, a response to a world which is sometimes overwhelming and wants to be changed. And through that understanding, I discovered that these moments of disconnection were also invitations to pause, to breathe, and to reconnect with what truly matters. Instead, they became signals, gentle reminders to nurture myself and to reconnect with the sacred presence within. And that's what I want for you too, whether you are facing moments of dissociation or simply seeking a deeper sense of connection. Remember, you are not alone. You are part of a vast, beautiful web of life. And within you, there lies a sacred place of wholeness. It wants to be rediscovered. You are not lost. You are growing.